Bandai Namco Entertainment.
Look, it's Jin and Kazuya, my favorites.
They just keep using that intro all the time. Developed by Bandai Namco Studios Inc. Tekken project. Remember Project Soul? That was something. Look, NVIDIA on my AMD card. Remember when NVIDIA was starting pushing this? This game was released in arcades in 2015, but it was released on Steam in 2017. It was also on the Xbox One and PS4. Okay, so this is where they start doing this weird, from the perspective of a reporter, journalist guy. And I just don't care about this character. They try to make it like a self-insert, like, ooh, it's you. It's like if a real person was around all this wackiness. Like, I don't care for real people being around the wackiness of the Mishimas. I don't care. It's supposed to be absurd, man, since day one. Since game one. What is this, man? It's sad that they call it entertainment. Don't even call it games. But this is obviously one of the better intro cutscenes. Obviously, they were doing good with the presentation of their story. Oh God, Harada. Here we go. Here we go. And they notice they talk in their native languages. This looks so good too, man. They really cared about presentation, but man, I wish they'd focus more on gameplay sometimes, and probably better story elements and factors and characters and and Akuma being in this game, that was a disaster. That was a mistake. Geese and Akuma being in this game was not necessary for one. Two, making Akuma basically canon in Tekken was dumb. Okay, it was dumb. Look, it's Jin Kazama. Look, he beat Azazel, and then he's just wandering the desert in his hoodie, looking like Tony Stark from Iron Man 1. I don't even know who likes Hoodie Jin over the white and black flame jacket with the karate style. That was clearly much better. Everyone loves that outfit. The hooded, though, I don't think so. That's more mixed results there. Look at this insanity, though, of just Akuma battling both Kazuya and Heihachi. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, look at this nothing character. Oh, look, it's Lee. Oh, look at this. Look at these nothing characters. Story's not great anyways. I'm just going to say it now. As we're watching only cinematic cutscenes, yeah, it looks great to present, but the story's even more nonsensical and repetitive than before. Yes, we get the introduction of Kazuya's mom. It took 1 billion years, but we're finally here. Because we need a reason to humanize an evil villain like Heihachi. Are you out of your mind, Harada? It's insane because Heihachi commits all these atrocious acts, and now we're trying to humanize him. Are you out of your mind? Are you kidding me, Harada? Look, it's Kazuya on the edge of the cliff. Remember when he was thrown off the cliff? Yo, look at that logo. They streamlined it. Corporate Edge, I like to call it. I like the metal. That's good. Like the scraped up metal, worn torn, battle fighters. That looks good. But this is just taken from Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but with some metal on it. Look, The Walking Dead, your favorite DLC character. This game is insane in retrospect, especially with Tekken 8 being released now. It's like, wait a minute, people thought Tekken 7 was good too? Well, yeah, it's easy to compare dog crap to cat crap, you know, but no, this game isn't that bad. To me, it's mixed, but I don't put it higher than Tekken 3 or 5. No way. No way. There is some BS in this game. As you can tell, if you look at the UI, it's terrible. You have this nice background, this beautiful background where he shows off these characters in the game. It shows their martial arts styles or their fighting styles in general. And then you have this UI, it might be the most plain Calibri italics font I've ever seen. It's bad. It's trash for Tekken. It does not look good. And as a guy that's pretty critical on this stuff, this is not Tekken. This is corporate art, essentially. All rounded, no edge to it, no soul whatsoever. It's sad. Not even the sound effect of going up and down feels good either. Look, my Steam account, Duganov. I'm Hell Training. It's also known as Tekken 7 Training. Tekken training, modern fighting game training. I'm glad they get to tell me all the DLC at the bottom right. That's great. And the DLC stages that are all overpriced. I'm very glad to be told that multiple times as I'm looking at the main menu. So first things first, we're going to go into options first. We are not going to go into practice mode yet. Not yet! Probably go to gallery after this, but we'll make it there. Look, you got game options where you can do story mode difficulty, CPU difficulty, number of rounds, time limit, all this good stuff. Cool. Streaming mode. You want to be a streamer? You want to be a streamer? I think all those settings are good for volume. Controller setup. No 3D controller. You disappoint. Look, assists. Rage art. Everyone loves Rage art. I'm in love with the Rage art. You know what the sad part is? They have a button for Rage art. God, what were they thinking? I don't have basic combos on. They're off, so I'll let you know. I'll be the one doing the combos in the game. Here's your button mapping. Here, see? Nice. Keyboard controls. Nice. Isn't that great? So now you have your display settings. You have max HUD settings. Matches the HUD of the arcade version. Let's do standard. Motion blur automatically off. That's the best thing about Tekken. Forget the story, forget the graphics, forget about the gameplay. The best part about Tekken 7 is motion blur automatically off. Thank you. But the fact that there's 3 different versions of motion blur is also insane at this point. You also have your graphic settings, and since this game is on Steam, I'm playing the Steam edition, you have a lot more choices for graphics and resolutions, because you have full screen borderless window, you got resolutions that go up to 1440p, you have VSync to sync up with the frame rate. I mean, this game runs at 60. Just letting you know that now. You also have custom rendering quality. I can put this to high. I got everything else on ultra. So dynamic adjustment. Automatically reduce image quality during certain scenes in order to prevent drops in performance. I don't know, maybe optimize your game? I can't believe this is actually in a video game. Listen, we gotta drop the image quality because your computer can't run it. It's like they turn down the settings or optimize your game. One or the other. See, look, display FPS. Look at the back out. Look, 60 frames. Probably be 30 in cutscenes, as they usually do these days. You got your copyright credits. So that's all the options that you get. A lot more normal because of the graphic settings, but it's nothing really crazy. All right, let's go into the gallery because this is a bit different than what you're used to in other Tekken games. So now what you could do is buy these from all the previous games as well. I'm here now, so far away. Best game ever. Best game ever. Everything else is irrelevant compared to 3 and 5. I ain't gonna lie, man. This intro's so good. Notice how the intro didn't have any good catchy theme song or anything like that? It was just a recap of what the story mode was. That sucked. This is okay, I guess, but the fact that Akuma's... Oh, my God. The fact that they're spoiling things like this is insane, because usually it's a preamble. Tekken 3, it shows, like, who Jin is, what Heihachi's doing with Ogre and all that stuff. It doesn't spoil the plot, so you could buy all the old gallery stuff for back then. So I already bought Tekken 1s, so show all the ending movies of that game. Also, the opening movies of the home edition, which is the console version, and the arcade version. They also have the Tekken summary that was in previous games. So I also bought Tekken 2s as well. There's way more characters in this game, so obviously you have more endings for them. I also have Tekken 3 stuff, which is the best. Look at Xiao Yu's ending movie. Look, Tiger Jackson. Remember Tiger Jackson? This is what you could do in the gallery now, but that's it. There isn't much else. Here, you can buy stuff in here if you want. The special movie. You like pachinko machine slots from Tekken? Bandai Namco's out of their minds. Out of their minds. You got special artwork down here too, so that's what you can do in your gallery. Jin Kazama hoodie yet again, just like Tekken 4. Just what I wanted. Now we're going into practice mode. Tired of stalling by looking at everything else in this game. So you can actually start on the left or right side. Tekken 6 asks you what side you preferred, so you didn't have to do this, but I like to do it here in practice mode much better. So this is your roster. Julia being DLC? Are you kidding me? Ganryu, Kunimitsu? Are you kidding? Marduk? These are people that were already in previous games. Why are they DLC? Money grubby, dude. This is only one half of what I'll talk about since we're already at the character roster, because we'll look at the prices later on. Mistake of putting him in the game. He's awesome, but he's a mistake because he's a 2D character in a 3D world, which, based on Akuma alone, dominates the 3D environment. One of the worst characters ever made. 1,000-year-old vampire. Don't care. One of the worst choices you could have put in this game, too. They just wanted to jump on the hype of Final Fantasy 15. Lei Wulong since Tekken 3, but magically he's now DLC. Same thing with Armor King. And he's DLC Tekken 8 as well. They just don't care, man. This is money grubby. This is one of the worst decisions of all time. Nothing character of all time. Michael Murray's favorite character, most nothing guy of all time. Trying to be Ancient Ogre without understanding what Ancient Ogre was. Most nothing fighter of all time. Just trying to be Nina Williams under a different hairstyle. Whatever, man. This roster's not that great. It's terrible, especially when you have old characters being DLC. Awful. Master Raven, why? Why not just regular Raven? Nina Williams in a wedding gown. That's actually awesome. Yoshimitsu's now Tentacle Monster. Haha, you get it? Japan? Think Japan. Dragunov, I don't care. Huarang looks too anime for me. Martial Law looks like martial law. I don't know what they were doing in this time period. Same thing with Street Fighter by making random Saudi Arabian guys come in out of nowhere and almost have identical designs like Rashid from Street Fighter 5. Well, this one, we have a checker pattern. We have red and white instead of just white or red or a single color. Freaking Akuma. Kazuya. Jin with the hood. This looks awful. I just can't believe they decided to put him in the hood. Look at this. They even put the hood with the white pants and stuff like that. Look at that. They still got to hold on to Tekken 3, as you'll see in Tekken 8. They got to go back to the Mishima style. I don't like the long jacket. Why don't they have Tekken 4 outfit in here? Nothing character. Nothing character. Paul freaking Phoenix. Steve's okay. No, he's not. I hate this character. King, let's go, baby. Bob got to come back and not be a DLC character. I hate Harada. Miguel's fine. I don't got beef with Miguel. Panda Kuba came back. That's nice. Eddie Gordo, baby. No Christy, though, I don't think. Because all the characters are automatically unlocked. You don't unlock anymore, from my recollection. I'll correct myself otherwise, but don't care, Leo. I don't care, Elisa. Asuka's fine. Gigas is nothing character. Claudio's a nothing character. Devil Jin now has a straight jacket gimmick, and it's dumb. Heihachi, I kind of like this design, but you also could play in his classic black gi. I wish they had his Tekken 3 outfit. I like that one too. Kazumi, who's now in this game, who's dead by the way. It's just goon bait. Actually, Nina Williams is covered up a lot. Some of these other women, they're just like, nah, we know what we made them for. Yeah, we know what you made. Come on. Lucky Chloe, nothing character. I don't really like Lily. Lars, I don't like. Wait a minute. It's the joke is that he has the pauldron on the left shoulder and Heihachi has it on his right because he's the illegitimate son. Is that the joke here? Look, it's Demon and he's the lion. I hate Tekken now. Xiao Yu looks nice though. Xiao Yu's hanging on a thread. Jack 7's fine. Lee's whatever. Like Lee, yeah, see, they put Violet and Lee the same. Smart move there, I guess. So we're going to play as Heihachi. I want to show off some of this game's mechanics. I'm laughing about this because it's sad more it is happy. It's goofy. That's why I'm laughing too. Let's just beat up my son. So this is your maps. Which I should tell you the size stuff like that. Tell you where there's floor breaks. Tell you where there's balcony breaks now. All this goofy stuff that I don't want in Tekken. Oh, Precipice of Fate, baby. Trying to relive Moonlit Wilderness. Look at that. Island Paradise, which looks like Tekken Ball map. Which Tekken Ball, I do believe, is not in this game unless it's DLC. Let's do Precipice of Fate. This background's not too bad either. That's okay, I guess. This Get Ready for Battle isn't the worst thing ever. Look, it tells you what your rage art is. Where you can just hit RB. Look, I just hit RB and you can do your rage art. So let's get into the movement after I get this rage art done. So I just want to show it off. So this game feels pretty bad. I gotta say, in terms of movement, look at those terrible Korean backdashes that aren't Korean backdashes. I should have chose the snow level because they don't actually leave footprints in the ground like they do in Tekken 6. I kind of got lazy with certain things. I don't know why. But my point is that you shouldn't take out things that are actually good or visually good in the game, like environment changes, especially the small stuff. Like I said, when I was playing as Brian Fury and showing off his combo stuff and the ridiculous of that game, they actually had footprints on the ground. So the newest things to this game are Rage Art and Rage Drive. Almost no one uses Rage Drive. I'll put up the achievement on the screen. No one uses this because it's not needed. There's too much combo potential. They decided to carry over Rage, which was a dumb idea, then add Rage Art, then add Rage Drives. Rage Drives almost no one uses. But they do use Rage Art because you can combo into Rage Art. So I'm going to show you a basic level Rage Art combo. It's not really that great. And you don't get Rage until you have low health. We're in practice mode. I also have quick recovery and stand up on Kazuya. All right, let's do this basic combo. Move up to the... There you go. Done. Well, look how much damage this does, by the way. That was a basic level combo. Electric Wind Godfist and the Hunting Hawk. Almost half your health. Just for doing that. Because we have screws, we got homing attacks, we got every nomenclature of bad fighting game tropes in this game. It's horrible. Power Crush? I don't care. Bound is in this, screws in this. Some attacks do screws, some don't. As soon as you find out what attacks do screws, you know you're going to go into them all the time. You absolutely do. Look what I do, Electric Wind Godfist and the Hunting Hawk. Why wouldn't I follow up on that? Here, let's do 2 Electric Wind Godfist. Screw it, you know, who cares? That's still insane to me. I still can't believe this is a combo. Are you out of your mind? Because Rage Art can be done with a single button. They made it baby level stuff. I mean, we have basic combos now. Heihachi feels fine. He's got different moves in this one too. Because they like changing the Mishima movesets every game and they just don't know where to place them. They think they're too strong because Electric Wind Godfist. Like, I give you that. But if you nerf Electric Wind Godfist too much, then no one's going to want to play as them. That's the problem in terms of fighting. Like, it's... Dude, I could even dash... Is that going to hit? That shouldn't even have hit. I can't believe I got to dash forward and then hit. I hate screw attacks so much. I'd rather just have Tekken 5 then, which is like the in-between. Look at that. I shouldn't be able to do that. I was mad when I was testing this out because I didn't look up combos. I'm just testing basic level Heihachi stuff. Electric Wind Godfist and all the Mishimas to see how it feels. Was that a screw attack? That's a screw attack too. How many things do screw attacks? Oh my god. Why? Why? It does so much damage for so little. God, they babyfied Tekken, man. My problem with casual people is they don't really know the mechanics of the older games or why they were there in the first place. They want the basic level combo stuff without learning why it was in the game in the first place. They don't want skill expression. They don't want character expression. They don't want any of that. They just want to be able to be on equal level of more experienced players. I'm not saying I'm great at Tekken at all, but come on, man. Alright, so you got your action settings. You got standing up on the opponent action. You can also have them doing like crouch and all this other stuff. Mimic what you do. Repeat actions, so you can test your combos as well. You got your ground recovery stuff, side roll, quick recovery. You got stand up, wake up backwards, wake up sideways, or whatever. Front roll, there you go. Alright, so what we have here is punishment training, which is tell you how to punish people when they do a certain thing. So you block and then you do Electric Wind Godfist. I missed there because I didn't do it fast enough. Okay, I didn't even do the recommended I didn't press the right button. There you go. See, it just doesn't matter. As long as you punish them, it's okay. So in hard mode, they don't really tell you. See, you're supposed to block. See, it'll tell you after you block. That's the hard part about it. You have your move list here. You can reset. Our rage art is just the one button. You're never going to use your rage drives because you're just going to combo into stuff. You got all these beautiful moves you probably won't use. There's always going to be an optimal combo. You got sample combos. Like, they even tell you, here's your sample combos. Imagine doing sample combo 3 and then into rage art and doing like 100 damage. Like, are you out of your mind? I mean, some of these look difficult. Hopefully they are. Choose a different character without changing the stage. That's good stuff. So this was the first game to do it. So let's do Devil Jin. And everyone's rage art's different. Show off someone else's rage art. So how long does this take to load in? Okay, that's not too bad. Is this gonna hit? You can do double Electric Wind Godfist into Rage Art? I don't think I was doing that with Devil Jin. I was trying to figure out what his screw attacks were. That's not gonna hit, is it? See, that's so weird because that should have probably comboed. But it was probably like half a second off there. And technically, I think it did combo. See, it only did 41 damage. His normal Rage Art does more than that. I think it does 55. 55 damage. There you go. See? The fact you just do 2 Electric Wind Godfist into it kind of cracks me up. Ooh, that's gonna hit. No, it's not. Never mind. Oh, it did hit. Sometimes I get worried. Sometimes you'll just hit it on the ground, but it won't combo into it. It's the same way with Soul Calibur 6, where you'll hit your critical edge on someone on the ground and it just won't work. I just don't like Rage Art. I'm just gonna say it yet again. I know people probably don't like when I repeat stuff, but come on. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of like comboing off of everything too. It's way more egregious in this game. I'm not even trying to do any fancy combos. Like I said, you're just trying to figure out what screws. What does the screw? As soon as you find out what screws in this game, you're going to just constantly keep doing it. Why wouldn't you? What is your opener? What's going to do the screw attack? And then what's going to combo into it? Especially on stages that break, because stage breaks, or I should specifically say floor breaks, and balcony breaks allow you to combo much easier. Because when they hit the ground, it causes a bound, which causes them to bounce up, which then extends your combo. Like with Jin one time, I did a 100 damage combo because of the floor break. Because it causes a bound, which allows you to combo even more. But this game looks good. Like, these stages look good. Like I said, this game looks good. Unreal Engine 4, they figured it out by 2017, I hope. Well, 2015 when it was released to arcades, but for Steam, this looks pretty good. Especially you can do higher resolutions, I think, than consoles. Electric Wind Godfist, and then comboing. But we're done there. I'm not going to show off every character, but each Rage Art is different, and I think there's some that are objectively better than others. As you can see, that Devil Jin's was a slide underneath, but Heihachi's was standing up. I also didn't show off Rage Drives because no one uses them. Who cares? Going in an arcade battle. It's only 5 fights, so it's not going to take very long. I should show off Akuma, but I really don't care about Akuma. I know, it's crazy. I'm a guy who plays Third Strike and mains Akuma, and I don't want to play as him in this game. He's disgusting. You know, we could go with this modern outfit. Why not? We got to show off this modern game. Well, we got custom intros and stuff like that. We got custom dialogue stuff for some people. I just think the characters are too close. I didn't talk about the UI too much, but it's normal that I talk about it in... Are you... Jesus. How much damage was that? 70? Did they even have a chance to recover? That's why I'm pausing. I'm not pausing because there's something wrong. I feel that it's wrong. That whole combo felt wrong. It's like basic level stuff. You guys, your names here. You got the fonts. You got the health bar, which is multicolor now. Why wouldn't you just carry people to the wall all the time? I want to extend my combo a billion years. Just press buttons. Who cares in Tekken 7? Seriously. When you got Rage Art stuff like that, who cares? I'm going to grab you. I didn't care that you punched me. GG. I don't care. So you earn money for winning this. Good stuff. Did you see that custom victory pose that happened so quickly that I could barely talk about it? God, this game makes me silent because of how BS it is in some ways. It really is absurd. Also, that loading was bad, and I have a graphics card that's more than well enough able to do this. How are they even able to talk to each other, man? It's not like everyone understands everyone's language. Come on. Oh, no, you got your Rage Art, Steve. Oh no, I'm carrying to the wall, Steve. Who cares? It's crazy this feels quick because there is no time to play defense. Even Harada talked about with Tekken 8 specifically, and I think he talked about it with this game too, is that everything is up in your face. There's no time to play defense. It rewards you for being too aggressive. I like playing aggressive in all fighting games. I don't care because I like the aggression, but I love parrying in Third Strike. I love the defense capabilities. I think a game is actually dictated more on its defense than offense in certain cases. Who cares to block? Listen, why sidestep when you could block, right? That tweet is so bad. I love it. That's a guy that worked on this game, by the way. The cinematic stuff is a bit annoying because they zoom in too close. That hit a wall? You can't even see the wall. Woo, look at that. See that sometimes you have defense on moves too, armor. Wow, it's me! Yeah, so you fight Heihachi's in the second to last battle. Okay, so he has the same dialogue for everyone. So they didn't even care to change this when you play as Heihachi. It doesn't make any sense. They changed it in other games. Oh, wow, that's gonna hit. So you can also get shielding when you do your rage art. See how much damage that did? Gross. Gross amount of damage. It's just a bad comeback mechanic. It doesn't feel like it took skill. It doesn't take skill to lose health. You understand that? Wow, why is the game lagging? What the hell? That was bad. I don't know what the hell caused that. See, Heihachi, rub that bald spot. Rub that bald spot. But the font here is just generic. It's not anything exciting. Like, the ranking system was taken from other games, so it's not really a unique thing anymore. And now we got to face off against Kazuya's mom and Heihachi's wife. This is where the devil gene came from, by the way. That's why Kazuya has it. That's what they're doing. That's what they're going with in this game. I don't care. Thanks, though. God, I wish I could say more about this game, but it's the most nothing game, man, to me. This is the most overrated, overhyped game of all time by social media, influencer, all of that. I think I just took more damage than me giving damage on that move. What the hell's the point? Do not press buttons. All right, so you get a cutscene to show that she turns into her devil form. For some odd reasons, Kazumi's bloodlines, specifically the Devil Gene bloodline, just never likes to go in their devil form first. We saw at the beginning when Kazuya fought Heihachi that he needs to go devil form. It's like, why are you wasting time? Oh, I didn't even use my rage art. I was about ready to, but I just comboed into her. Good stuff. Simple, easy done. It's not too difficult. Why are we turning more anime, dude? Look, this is the most anime design ever, too. God. My spirit no longer stays. This is going to be the worst retrospective review ever of Tekken 7 by far. And you got the credits. Is Yanni Mori also responsible for this game? That's it. There's your arcade mode, but we got treasure battle showed off tier 2. What this mode does is this unlocks random items for customization. All right, so let's play as Kazuya now. Purple suit Kazuya, baby. Look, they even have his other outfit as well, dude. That's what I'm saying. The Kazuya's got all the nice clothes. All the classics. No one else does nearly as well as Kazuya. Jin doesn't. Don't know why. Shouldn't have to customize it. It's a basic little outfit. See, this gets a little silly. So you get one random item. Isn't that great? I just can't believe you get defense on some things. I don't like that. But you can tell that there's lightning for different outfits as well. It's just standard Tekken stuff. I've said it so many times in other videos that I just don't care to talk about it in this one. Grab him. Look at that. You like that dash up grab? Disgusting. Look at that. Look at that dash up grab. Disgusting. Those endings are just from other games. They copy and paste it. They didn't really get any unique stuff. Like Devil Jin's been saying the same line since Tekken 5. Who is this? That was Leo? I'm not even doing the craziest stuff you could do in this game because I don't think I need to prove my point. If you want to see crazy stuff, just go look it up online. Look how fast this is. Why do you need to wait till your opponent gets up? That's what I'm saying. Just go in. Who cares? You're going to get rewarded some way. You know what I mean? Oh, that would have been sick if that grab worked. And this just keeps going. We're going to stop at the 5th battle. What is this? What is this? Man, there's some foreshadowing in some of these customization items, I gotta say, when we get to Tekken 8. Oh, I love movement. I love movement. Also, you can just get achievements in practice mode, by the way. You don't even have to play online or story mode to get some of these achievements. I'm gonna show off customization after this, but here's your special match that you get in the 5th battle. Well, I mean 5th, not multiples of 5. The 5th battle of your win streak is gonna be Kazumi or a special match. Okay, I was gonna say, is she gonna let me? Oh my god. That did over half my health. Are you out of your mind? Why are we putting projectiles in Tekken? This character's ridiculous. Get out of my face. See, in the chest colors are supposed to determine how the rarity of the items. Ayo! All right, let's get out of this. You can continue on forever. You go on until you lose. In 10th match, you get 2 items instead of just 1. That's all treasure battle is. So, customization is different now. We have character customization, player. So, in player customization, this is for you personally. So, you can do it for Duganov, which is me. You got your wood plates. You got your nice flames. 300,000 is way too expensive. That's crazy. Look, you got chicky plate. That looks terrible. You also got your background for your rank, your name, and your win streaks. There you go. Shogun. Buy it. Dude, who cares? Buy it. It's garbage. The battle screen HUD, this is disgusting. Oh boy, that's not distracting at all. Taiko no Tatsujin, I know you're gonna be here again. Yeah, let's just make it the most absurd thing I could think of. So character customization is just like it was in previous Tekken games. Choose a character, customize them. So let's do Akuma. Let's make him ugly. Yes, peak good game. There you go. If they appeared like that in story mode, I would have lost my mind. We have all these customization options. Look, you can have giant pizza on your back. The more absurd, the better, right? I hate this game. So that's customization for your character. Obviously, you can choose anyone you want. Cool. You got your My Replaying tips. So So now we can finally get into the story mode. I'm not going to play all of it, just like a lot of other people that barely got past the prologue and didn't even finish it, as I'll show both Steam achievements for doing so on the screen. No one cares to play the story mode anymore, but everything's just becoming cutscenes anyways. People are just going to watch it on YouTube. That's the sad part about trying to make everything cinematic and copying Mortal Kombat 9. Stirrings of Destiny. I don't care about any of this. I wish this guy didn't exist in this game and it just cut to Heihachi going up the building. Do you care? This is not a pre-established character and they're trying to show a news reporter or a journalist and part of this universe. Somehow, some way, he just got this letter. Also, they do PNGs, or I should say art pieces, to show off the scene. Several decades ago, they showed up to skip so you know it's going to happen. See, now we have our cutscene version of what we've seen in the past from Tekken 1. This is insane. Oh yeah, he plays that. That's right. He can't do anything. I don't want to use assists. We're not here to baby the game. Here, look, this is your assists. Also, I can't believe the first battle in this game is one you automatically lose. Great stuff. That's a great introductory game. Also, repeating story elements from past games that we already knew about. Well, except for Kazuya knowing that his mother was killed, unless that was told in some gallery or something like that. That wasn't presented in Tekken 1 like that. He was getting revenge in Tekken 1. That's why it feels like it's a retcon. It's a borderline retcon. It's giving additional information, but it changes the whole point of why Kazuya's motivation is to be what it is. Also, the fact that you're the one that throws Kazuya off is wild. Somehow, you want me to humanize Heihachi, and somehow thinking that this is appropriate behavior even if Kazuya has the devil gene. You're out of your mind. Because I don't think Kazuya expressed it at this point. He didn't express it until after he got thrown off the cliff. So it's based on an assumption, which is insane. Look at this Iron Man 1 cutscene. I love Iron Man 1. I love Iron Man 1. I love it. Out in the desert, we gotta find Tony Stark. Where is Tony Stark? It's got to be around here somewhere. Just can't believe that whole plot of Tekken 6 is basically moot. Hey, let's destroy Azazel. I think he's the key to the devil gene. Nah, it's in your bloodline. Oh, it's all for nothing? It was all for nothing? Remember when Devil was a separate character from Tekken 2? Literally separate. And they come together in Tekken 4? Did Harada forget that? Look at Nina Williams. You look good, babe. Keep up the good work. Getting cucked out of a good storyline. She had her own game, by the way. Flop. Death by Degrees. Look it up. Yeah, just to destroy Azazel. Destroyed Azazel to destroy the devil gene, too. Why is it not brought up? Gene is like the nothing burger in this game, too. No offense to him. He does have importance. This mode is just to show Kazuya versus Heihachi in the long run. Everything else is a side quest. Everything else is a tangent compared to what those two, in terms of a rivalry, is. That's why the game starts out the way it does. It begins with Kazuya and Heihachi and ends with Kazuya and Heihachi. With Akuma somewhere in between, out of nowhere, for no reason. He should have never been in the story. I don't mind it being a cameo character. Should have never been part of the plot. That was where you went too far. Yeah, no kidding. Without Jin, there's nothing. There's no plot. That's mean to say. Oh, it's mean, dude. I just dunk on this game because it's easy at this point. Like I said, people look at Tekken 8 and see this abomination. It's like Tekken 7 wasn't that good either, bud. I mean, it's better than Tekken 8. Obviously, I've said that already. But you got to notice the bad things in this game, too. Especially the people that didn't play the story mode or don't care about the story in Tekken. They only care about the gameplay. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a story called the Mishima Saga in there. I like they're just blatant about it, too. They don't call it story battle anymore or story mode. They just call it Mishima Saga. Because we all know what it is. Are we going to lie now? It's all about the Mishimas. Who cares about anyone else? That's why I said everyone else is a side character compared to these guys. Because no one else can wield the Zaibatsu power. No one can be a head of G Corporation. No one is allowed to. Look at Nina Williams. You're just a side character, even if it feels like you're a faux leader. So we're going to start off with Heihachi. With more cutscenes and more cutscenes and more cutscenes. And then we need more cutscenes. Then we need more. Did I mention that we need more cutscenes? That's what Harada's saying in Bandai Namco. He's saying we need more cutscenes. And I'm like, I don't know about that, sir. Isn't this taken from Dead or Alive 5 too? Why is everyone copying Dead or Alive 5 for some reason? Do you care as a player to care about some reporter talking about anything about Kazuya and Heihachi? Why don't you just show me more of those guys doing it than telling me? Remember when Bandai Namco, or specifically Namco, was good in their opening cutscenes to show and not tell? And now everyone has dialogue in the modern era instead of just showing me what's happening in the plot? It's not hard to do. You've done it before. A lot of people don't understand that criticism because they never played the older games, and I get it. Go play those older games, watch those cutscenes on YouTube if you want, and then you'll understand. I'm not impatient about this specifically. My point is that I played a billion other Tekken games that were better than this in terms of an opening cutscene or character development or characters in general. This guy's not even a fighter. Some random journalist, dude. I don't care. This is like trying to talk about the humans in Godzilla films sometimes where they're trying to interact and it's like, I don't care. I want to see the big monster fight. That's the whole point. It's called Godzilla, not humans are the main plot point and Godzilla's there sometimes. And we're still going with cutscenes. And we're still going with cutscenes. You could skip them, of course. Why would you? I thought you wanted to know about the story. Like I said, you might as well just go on YouTube and look it up. As people have already done based on Steam Steam results. This game is 8 years old. Barely 50% of some people beat the prologue. Throw up the Steam achievement again. Throw up the Steam achievement of how many people actually beat the story mode. They don't care. They'd rather just watch. This isn't a game to play. It's a game to watch. This might as well just be a movie game at this point. It's better than Tekken 8. Better than 5 and 3? No. Just no. Absolutely not. Not with Rage Art, Rage Drives, not with all this other gimmicks like bounds and screws. Absolutely not. This is not Marvel vs. Capcom. Stop trying to turn it into every other fighting game. I'm still rambling over these cutscenes because there's nothing. This is the most nothing cutscenes too. These things could have been cut in half and still told the same plot. But now we gotta waste hundreds of millions of dollars on the budget of cutscenes because that's all this game is. It's just a movie game. I think Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 had in-game or in-engine cutscenes. They didn't rely on doing always pre-rendered. This is the same BS I talked about with Tekken 6 though. It's the same G Corporation soldiers, but it's Lars instead of Heihachi going to take him out. Oh my god. Look at Incredible Hulk. Anime. I love anime. What people do not understand about the suspension of disbelief, especially when it involves sequels, they are not graded on an individual scale. They are graded on a combined scale. It is compounded interest, not simple interest. It is a tower, not a spectrum. You cannot remove suspension of disbelief in terms of making the next game more realistic because the previous game already set the bar of suspension of disbelief. You can't subtract. You can only add. So if 5 was absurd and 6 was absurd, they're stacked on top of each other. And this adds more absurdity, so it's like your suspension of disbelief of playing all these games just gets worse and worse. Obviously, is this your first Tekken game? You don't understand anything in Tekken of why I say this. You wouldn't understand it whatsoever. I know there's some goofy stuff. Gon, Roger. Well, Gon was a cameo character. Dostar Vuskovic was a mistake. Also, quick time events! Are you stupid? I'm not going to use the assists. I don't care for assists. Quit babying my fighting game. Let's just fight random goons. What is this, Tekken Force? You like that ragdoll where it completely blocked out the screen? The biggest issue with this game is that the fights are too short. That's the problem. It's like they don't know how long fights should be because the cutscenes are too long. I think there's more cutscene to gameplay ratio in the story mode, which is not good. This is not Metal Gear Solid. That's what it's treated like in this. See, we're already in a cutscene. What was that, 45 seconds? A minute total? Obviously, we cut some stuff in and out there, but like, come on, man. And then we're already in a cutscene. I do want to skip it. Actually, I really do. God, it's the most nothing thing ever. God, it would take forever. I think it's worse. If I was watching this on YouTube, I obviously wouldn't care to skip or move forward in the video. But I'm trying to play a video game. Also, the fact that all these are pre-rendered cutscenes instead of in-game cutscenes is insane. These all could have been in-game. Like, what was the issue there? Doesn't it take more resources and time to do pre-rendered than it does in-game? Did you like that cinematic nothing burger where we both got knocked up and wasted more time in the match? Oh god, we're doing this now. Why are we doing gimmicks? I forgot there was dumb gimmicks in this game. Why do we need more gimmicks in Tekken? I don't know. People that didn't criticize Tekken 7, you deserve Tekken 8. That's on you for not being open about the BS in this game because you guys got blinded by either nostalgia or bias for all this cinematic crap, and then you got exactly that Tekken 8 and you complain, oh, but Heat's not Rage Art. Oh, but the movement's worse. You can thank this game for that. I'm sick of people acting like the catalyst magically came out of nowhere. It came from this game. It came from Tekken 6. It came from Tekken Tag Tournament 2. You guys should have been harder on it. You weren't. You shielded it to death and wonder why you get bad stuff today. I'm just saying, it started somewhere. It was not random. Something does not come from nothing in this field of work specifically. You're on my team now, thanks. I beat you close to death. There's so much BS that Nina Williams is alive in this. She should rightfully be deceased. How many teams has she been on? How many times? It's just ridiculous. Harada just keeps her around because he likes her. Yeah, we gotta do yet another tournament. Lars, I gotta find Gene. Driving a Humvee in the desert, dude.
Would you want to hold a tournament now, like this?
Oh, God, it's so awkward. There's both speaking different languages. Tekken, I hate you, man. There's no point doing that. Yes, it's all a bait and trap like it was before. Remember Tekken 3 where Heihachi held the tournament to bait out Ancient Ogre? Why did they steal from Max Payne for this? Noir detective stuff. Who cares? If it didn't reveal his face and it turned out to be someone like a character in the game, that would have been different. Or someone that was deceased that came back, it'd have been a whole different story. But nope. Gotta listen to this guy ramble on about the plot. Woo! I love it. I love monologuing for nothing. No way you're saying that about Heihachi. I'm losing it as I'm talking. I gotta...
Was it G Corporation?
Who is it? My choice is evil or evil. I love it. God, they torched the hell out of Jin in Tekken 6, dude. So bad. I'm sorry we're skipping this, dude. This is taking too long. Remember after King of the Iron Fist? I know what happened. He died. Why are we going back in time, dude? This is like a waste of cutscenes. I'm not gonna lie. What are we doing, man? Why are we replaying Tekken 5? I still don't even know why we're doing this. Yeah, remember Heihachi came out of the grave? That was a secret ending in 5. Oh my God, I don't care. Oh my God, I don't care. Look, it's Claudio. He's a new character. I was about ready to skip this because I thought it was a cutscene. I was so used to just skipping it. All right, we're just going to beat up Claudio. God, I don't care for this character. Yeah, do you like anime stuff? Look at this most nothing character ever. Complain about other people talking about Tekken not being anime? Show them this. It's like this was the end goal the whole time. What is this nonsense, dude? What am I fighting? Why do we have 2 Noctises in this game? Yeah, but he gets Rage Art and I don't. What the hell was that? Oh my god, everything having frickin' shielding on it is so lame. What is that animation? Okay. What? I'm done. Okay, that's pretty much story mode in the end. Kazuya beats Heihachi, and that's why we get Tekken 8, where Jin is fighting Kazuya. We're trying to end the stories. Heihachi's supposedly dead. He's not. Spoiler. So now we're going to get to the price of the DLC and the bad business practices Bandai Namco of just not understanding, hey man, this game would sell better on Steam, because I'll show you the Steam charts. I'll show you how many people played this game. I'll show you the peak of all time. People did not play this on Steam. Do not let it get confused with any other console out there or any other platform in which this game was on. No one played this on Steam. Barely enough people on it. Much more of a console fighting game. This game supposedly sold 12 million over 3 platforms, man, but no one was playing on Steam. But also, the price of this game and the price of DLC are insane. Tekken Ball should already be in the game as an unlockable. I should not have to pay for it as DLC. It was available in Tekken Tag Tournament. It was available in what? Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. I'll correct myself otherwise. But this is insane. Also, the price of the DLC characters are way too high, and they're not great. Especially when some of them are characters that were already in previous Tekken games that you are shunting to the back, shoving in the back of the lineup for new characters like freaking Claudio. You out of your mind? I don't know what the hell they were thinking with this. I look at this character roster, I get sad every time I look at it. Anna Williams, the sister of Nina Williams. You remember the whole point of Tekken with these two is that they had a rivalry between each other and it showed in their arcade endings, even over small trivial stuff. And now they're just like, nah, we don't want that. Negan, one of the worst DLC characters of all time, just trying to buy off the hype of Walking Dead at the time when his character was introduced in The Walking Dead. Sad. Look how many DLC characters there are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 40, 15 DLC characters. And look at the price of those DLC characters, right? Obviously, this game's gone on sale. DLC's gone on sale, obviously. But it should all be reduced by now. It's been 8 years. Bandai Namco's way too money grubby, dude. Oh my god. All right, we're actually going to play a game of online. That's the final thing we're going to do. One online game. What? What do you mean the online mode? What does that even mean? I haven't played a single match. Preferred 3 or above, 4 or above. Let's see if we get into a match. Obviously, I'm low skill. We're going to play Heihachi. We'll see how I do. I'm probably going to lose, right? I was very shocked that I won in Soul Calibur 6 when I played. All right, we found an opponent. Oh my god, 3 bar. Why not? Why not? It's the online experience. Online in this game is doo-doo. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I don't think that's the best net code. Let's not even try to worry about that right now. Let's just try to fight. Eddie Gordon. Great. That's going to be great. Awesome. Oh my god, if it doesn't sync up, I'm just going to quit. I mean, we're at 3 bars. Oh my god, this is the Tekken experience. Dude, 83 ping is unplayable, man. Oh yeah, nice try. Oh my goodness, please. Please, the delay is so bad. Did I play defense at all there? Didn't feel like I did. 0 rollback frames. Okay, nice. Look at that cinematic cutscene. Oh, I didn't grapple in time. Nice. I didn't combo into it. Oh, like I say, everyone's just going to spam Rage Art when available. You know what I mean? Because you get extra defense on it. Like, come on. This internet's terrible. 4 delay frames. God, this is awful. Yep, good jab. How did I hit that? I would be mad if I was this guy. Is this going to hit? Wow. Oh, got him! Should we do another match? I don't know if we should do another match. That ping was horrible. Okay, well, I guess I'll accept. Why not? Unless he just denies me the match, but the fact that we're connecting to someone in Europe tells me everything about the online right now. It's pretty much dead, obviously. It took a while to get into a match. Oh, my God! Well, that was online. You also got your tournament leaderboards here, so that's pretty much the epitome of Tekken 7. Like I said, if you just want to watch the story mode, you could just go watch cutscenes or just watch a walkthrough, because like I said, there's barely any battling in this game. But overall, we find out who carried the Devil Gene is Kazumi. Heihachi kills her and then wants to kill Kazuya because he wields the Devil Gene. Okay, great. Great story stuff. Anyways, have a good one. More reviews and retrospectives on the way. I just can't wait to review Tekken 8. This is going to be so much fun.